Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love and romance reading for my dearest Sagittarius for April 2021. Now we're going to take a look and see what's going on in and around your current situation. So this can be if you're single, this can be if you're in separation, or if you're in union. Whoops. All right, Sag, so while I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Feel free to leave a comment if you feel called to do so, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you guys get updates whenever I upload anything new, which I am doing quite frequently. All right, so my dearest Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around your love situation for the next couple of weeks. Messages for Sagittarius, please, in and around your current situation for the next couple of weeks. I am doing this reading on the day of the full moon in Libra, so it feels pretty good, you guys. All right, Three of Pentacles, so collaboration. So this could be somebody that you know from work, or that you meet in your place of work, but it's just a beautiful energy of everything coming together exactly the way it's supposed to. Spirit is also reminding you, if we take a look at this woman, you are the artist. Your life is your canvas, so it's up to you, what's going to go down. All right, so I love this energy, but I do see that there's this beautiful blend of wisdom, knowledge, teaching. The resources are available to you, Sag, to really create something really nice here is what I'm getting. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So you may be experiencing a little bit of competition, Sag. This could be that there's competition for your affections. It could also be a little bit of struggle. It could be a little bit of ego as well. It's around you. So it could be that the person that you're dealing with is struggling with something, or maybe there's been a little bit of bickering or fighting, or you feel like you have to compete for their affections, or they're competing for yours. Some of you guys may also be in separation, okay? But with the Three of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is that everything is truly coming together, or you're finding that internal balance. Yeah, all right. So we do see the Three of Cups coming out as blocking you. For some of you, this could involve a third-party situation. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But some of you guys, you may have taken a break from your person, or there may be a third party energy or interference, which does not have to be that there's a romantic rival. It could be that somebody here is very focused on their work, on their school, or they just can't put the energy into this connection that, that is necessary at this time. But when I say that, I'm simultaneously being corrected. What's happening is unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. Now, the Three of Cups can also indicate to me that there could be some sort of gossip, okay? Or there could be, with this this energy of worrying about what others may think type energy around this connection. So it could be you, it could be your person, or it could be just that you have a lot of people weighing in on what you should do or what they think, either on your side or on your person's. So we have the World card, beautiful success here for my Saggies. The Death card, so there was some sort of ending for you. The Hierophant, wow, commitment. And we see Justice in reverse. Okay, so for some of you guys, Sagittarius, there's absolutely some sort of separation. But what Spirit is coming through very, very strong is that this is sort of necessary, whether it's for your growth and evolution, whether it's for the growth and evolution of your relationship, or because there's something much better out there waiting for you. With the World card, we get very fixed energy. This is a beautiful completion of a very difficult cycle. So we've got Scorpio, we've got Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus here. We have Taurus represented twice, very strong, Scorpio represented twice, and Libran energy. Okay, so there's a beautiful completion here, Sag. It's time to sort of get off of a karmic cycle or to close out a difficult cycle between you and your person. Some of you guys have been really sort of putting in the work, trying to figure out what is the best way to proceed here, because there has been some sort of ending. But with this death card, we see that it's a beautiful transformation. So for some of you, it's an ending of difficulties, okay? And there may be a little bit of struggle, as somebody might be holding on to the old way of doing things or an old paradigm. Some of my Sagittarius, though, you may be, and this is a water energy here with the Three of Cups, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, because there's fire, there's earth, there's a little bit of everything. But what I'm seeing, Sagittarius, some of you guys, you may have found out that there was a third party situation, and things ended. And what Spirit is coming through to say with the World and the Hierophant, that this is a blessing for you, okay? It may seem like an injustice, and there may be a separation. Your person may be coming in with an apology. All right. And, but beautiful. I love this energy. Overall energy, Two of Cups. Wow, Sagittarius, some of you guys, this absolutely is a separation, but you're dealing with it in the best way possible. Your person might be really experiencing a lot of regret or difficulties, because this whole reading is surrounded by these major arcana cards. And I feel like, Sag, this is the universe rallying around you, telling you that even though things may be very difficult, that this is the best thing for you. And with this Page of Cups and the strength, that there is something new and beautiful coming towards you as a result of what seems like some sort of imbalance. You have generated some beautiful karma here, Sag, okay? And look at this with the Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you guys, this may be your person feeling, left out in the cold, maybe feeling regret. All right, but what I'm seeing here is that many of my Sagittarius with this person, this is how you were feeling. And as a result of this separation, Seven of Wands, you are going to be getting your power back. You're going to be feeling like it's been a really tough struggle. It's a really, really tough decision here. But you realize that something here wasn't working for you. Something here was draining you. And this separation or this emotional distance, whatever this might be for you, and remember, this can be a past situation, but this is a huge karmic lesson that's being learned. And the lesson here that's being learned is that you are okay on your own. You're bringing balance back. You're channeling this energy, because I feel like many of you guys, you may have been in a partnership where you felt alone, even though you were with this person. And there's that famous saying, it's better off on your own. It's better to be on your own than to be in bad company, right? And so I feel like, Sag, you guys have made a difficult decision. The Five of Pentacles is about not taking the path of least resistance, but taking the right path for you. And it's not always easiest, but in truth, you're you're stepping back into your power. You've fought for this, okay? Some of you guys might be feeling a little bit guarded, but you're coming out of this feeling of lack. You're bringing a sense of balance and stability back. And it has to do with either cutting somebody out of your life, getting off of a karmic cycle with somebody, okay? And I feel like there's an energy of alone time for you. Even if you guys are in a commitment, it's like you're getting your power back, Sag. It's beautiful. And what Spirit is saying, some of you guys have channeled your efforts and your energy into your work, into your creative endeavors, where you may have had this sort of excess energy, this Five of Wands. It's like too much energy. Where does it go? And you guys are being very, very successful in creating art or music or poetry. Maybe it's, maybe even you're channeling it into physical activity and exercise, whatever it is, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's like everything's coming together. And despite the struggle around you, and the Six of Wands can also be a card of separation. Justice is the card of separation. Two of Cups is the card of separation. So it's undeniable here, Sag, that there is a separation here, but it has been for your highest and your greatest good. Now, for some of you, there was a third party influence and you've just had enough. Okay, you've just had enough, and whatever that might be, because you're stepping into your worth and stepping into your power. For others of you, you may have come to the decision that you needed to sort of focus on you, focus on your career, focus on what's best for you, and you may have cut somebody loose. Again, Spirit is saying this is absolutely what needed to happen. The World card speaks of a beautiful ending and a simultaneous new beginning. This is the Fool's journey coming to an end. Like nothing is holding you back. And when we see the Strength card, I really really see this as your energy. You're looking at any sort of past injustices here, and whereas you might have been before saying, you know what, it's all good, I'm fine, I'm going to turn a blind eye to this, you're absolutely not willing to do that anymore. And you have grown spiritually, and there's been this beautiful evolution for you, Sag, which may be calling in, now it could be somebody coming in to offer you an apology, but it's somebody offering you their cup of love. But you're going to be very, very discerning, because I'm seeing this Leo energy, Sag, as your energy. Although it could be that there's a Leo coming towards you that's seeing, that may have been waiting for you to come out of this karmic connection, or somebody who might be watching you at work is what I'm getting. Like it could be a workplace romance. In your recent past, we see this transformation starting and taking place, Scorpio energy, and you're not resisting this change or this transformation. Whereas I feel like it's very closely linked to this everything is fine card. Whereas maybe before you said, you know what, everything, you were just going to accept the status quo in a particular relationship that was hurting you. And you were just sort of, and I'm not accusing you by any means of being Pollyanna, but it was your coping mechanism, and it worked for a certain amount of time. But where you were saying everything is fine when it really wasn't, you're releasing that. You're stepping into your truth and authenticity. You know that something had to give. There's a cycle. There's some major shift taking place here for you, Sag, and it's going to be amazing. I see the Strength card really as you stepping into this Empress energy, showing restraint, but holding yourself in very high regard. You may have somebody very loyal in your surroundings, whether it's a member of your soul tribe, a family member, a friend. It may just be your connection with the divine, but you're definitely spiritually protected. As you start something new here, I feel like this is a new journey after releasing yourself from some sort of higher level of commitment that just needed to transform and change. For some of you, you may be reworking boundaries in a particular connection, but for a lot of my Sagittarius, this Hierophant card is this need for you to follow your own unique path. You're allowing your spirituality to guide you through a difficult time, but you're making it look really easy. And what may seem unfair, and I feel like, Sag, your person, is really struggling with this a lot more than you are, and you may have been allowing somebody to get away with either not, committing, or somebody not, showing up in the relationship the way that they should have. And I think I feel like this energy with all of this major arcana, that you did sort of give this person a lot of options, a lot of chances. And it's now you said, you know what, it's all about me. It's time for me to refill my cup. I'm no longer going to be, I'm not going to compete for your affections, whether that's, within reason, right? Whether that's with a job, with a family member, or, if there's somebody that was, pulling you out of your loving presence and making you feel jealous. I love this energy of, I will fight for you tooth and nail, but I will not compete for you. And I just love this empowered energy that I'm picking up here, Sag. So let's go ahead and see. And I mean, in the Future card, I mean, we do see this sort of this injustice, this separation, but you're releasing any sort of poison and you're getting a different perspective on this situation. No, everything isn't fine, and that's why I'm taking these steps. And as a result, there's something really beautiful. There's a blessing coming your way. And when we see the Empress here standing next to her pet lion, we see that lemniscate, or that figure 8 above her, which is about her growth and her ascension. And she's looking back. It's like a karmic review. And this is absolutely necessary. So we get the Hierophant card in reverse again. So Sag, I'm definitely talking to those of you guys who have been or are going through or contemplating a separation, because the Hierophant card coming out twice, and especially in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse. Many of you guys are contemplating divorce or separation, or this is something that you've been struggling with, but you sort of holding yourself in high regard, even if this person has come back, because I feel like there's a lot of love here. And with the 5 of Wands, your person very well may be struggling, but I feel like you've given this person or this relationship, this situation, a lot of opportunities, and you're seeing, you know what, it's not taking root. It's not offering me the stability that it once did, or that that I thought it would. And there's nothing wrong, Sag, with, people change. People change, we change, our goals, our needs change as we grow and as we evolve. All right, so yeah, look at that. We get the Ace of Cups. So an energy of feeling drained, like where there was once a lot of love. It doesn't mean that the love is gone, but what I'm seeing here is that there's something here that has changed and evolved, and I feel like, Sag, you've come to terms with this. Okay. The Fool card, beautiful. You are ready for this brand new beginning, and we see that with the Page of Cups. You've done the inner work, okay? The Strength card is about finding your calm despite what might be going on around you, and this is this Aries and Aquarius energy, and it's, we are going to be coming up on this Aries new moon in the middle of April. You are ready. You're ready to take this step, and for some of my Sagittarius out there, you guys have been thinking about taking the next step, about, getting a divorce or separation, or leaving a connection behind, and Spirit is absolutely on your side. This is something that, with all of these major arcana cards, there's something that doesn't work for you anymore, and there's nothing wrong. Give yourself permission to put yourself first, to do what's right for you, to live and enjoy this human experience, okay? Yeah, I feel like, Sag, you waited a long time for things to evolve or things to get better. I feel like you gave this person a lot of chances. You may have been dealing with somebody with the Three of Cups, that somebody was putting you in a lot of third-party situations, because we see 3 threes coming out here, but 33 is also the master number. It's about, learning very tough life lessons. And, you may see this as a temporary setback, but, it's really allowing you to decide, where do I want to go? What do I want my life to look like? Just like this Three of Pentacles, I was picking up on this energy of an artist. Like, the slate is clean. The canvas is blank. What is the next period of your life going to look like? Okay. And yeah, some of you guys, absolutely, this throat chakra coming out completely balanced. You are free to express your inner truths. And many of you guys, you may have suppressed that in this situation or in the past, but you're no longer willing to do that. And even to yourself, admitting to yourself, you know what, this wasn't working for me. And we hold on, and we want, and we hope, and we pray, and we may say everything's fine and ignore certain red flags. But what I'm seeing here, Sag, that isn't possible for you anymore. Spirit is going to bless you or send a blessing your way because of this. All right. Now we have the Virgo and Gemini card of the Magician in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. And I love this because they're really linking it to the throat chakra. Something that either where something that has run its course, again with the World card, there's a completion here. This could be a long-term partner. This could be somebody that you've just sort of been seeing, but you've been experiencing some difficulties. But you're ready to speak your truth, and I think you're also ready to call out anybody who, wow, yeah. Wow. Yeah, look at this. All right. So we see, I'm going to go back a little bit. I just got really excited here because what I'm seeing here with the balanced heart chakra, we have a situation that was out of balance, and you may have been, when I say okay with it, you weren't okay with it, but you were trying to figure out a solution. And for many of my Saggies, for quite a long time. All right. And it was, I just get this energy of feeling alone in this connection, or you were the one that was doing all the work, or you felt like you had to compete for this person's affections. You're cutting that out, okay? The heart chakra showing up balanced is that your ability to love and forgive is unconditional, okay? And I think you're forgiving this person and you're forgiving yourself. That's what this sort of beautiful up-leveling is, and that's allowing you to move forward. Okay, and you truly accept life and other people. You're accepting this as a beautiful lesson. I just get this energy of, wow, you're really taking the high road here, Sag. Like you're saying, where you might have held on, you might have had different sort of feelings, sort of more negative feelings about this situation or about this person. You're releasing that. You're transmuting that energy, okay, where you once weren't able to do. The person you're dealing with, I don't feel is as zen about this as you are, okay, just to let you know. But you have genuine compassion, and you also are completely 100% prepared to maintain and connect with, but more so connect with and maintain healthy, intimate partnerships. And what this was, Sag, wasn't healthy. And we see that because there was this Venus in Aquarius energy. There was conflict. There may have been, there might have just been subversive action, you know, again, like, because there was a lack of authenticity. Somebody here wasn't being honest with themselves about what they wanted, what they needed. And this is all being revealed. This moon card, Cancer or Pisces energy, can be, doesn't necessarily have to be, but you also confronting some of your demons and fears about, you know, about either whether it's about moving on from this connection. There could be a fear of, I've put so much time and energy into this. For some of you, it's a long-term commitment. You know, what are other people going to think? Am I ready for this new cycle? Am I okay on my own? And Spirit is saying, absolutely, Sagittarius, you are. What a beautiful, empowered reading. All right. And I can't, you know, and Spirit does want me to double down on the fact that you will be rewarded for this, okay? Or you have been. Again, play with time, you guys. It could be a past situation, something that you're currently struggling with, or it could be something coming towards you in the next couple of weeks. But what a beautiful energy, Sag. Yeah, you're going to be just fine. All right, so we see the gardener. I love this energy. Yes, yes, yes. Connecting with nature is going to be very powerful for you guys at this time. A lot of grounding. A lot of you, what I just kind of heard was like, I can get back to focusing on me, because you're realizing, because I do see the Five of Pentacles popping out in this reading a few times. And that's what they're showing me, that there was a situation that was really kind of draining for you, or you just couldn't seem to get ahead, or you just couldn't, you know, and I feel like that's because you had somebody in tow that either wasn't on the same page, okay, or somebody that, that just wasn't, you felt alone, even though that you were with this person. Maybe you guys just didn't share the same vision. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else. And we get the silver waterfall. I love this energy, Sag. The silver waterfall is about this total detox and this total cleanse. There's abundance on its way to you, okay? Because this, what you have given, you're definitely going to get back. But there was a tough lesson here that needed to be learned. And for many of you, it's taken, it's been over the course of many years, but you're absolutely on the right path. So we get the gardener, and I'm going to read from the book because these cards are just so fabulous. I don't want to leave anything out. But the gardener benefits throughout his life by learning how to nurture the feminine energies in his world. He builds up the garden beds, shapes the garden, puts up fences and trellises, and turns the soil. He plants the seeds that the feminine gave him initially and protects them while they grow. Sometimes he has to work so hard that when harvest time comes, he can enjoy the full bounty of his reward. He learns how to be in harmony with her seasons and thereby profits from her beauty and abundance, while she benefits from his strength and diligence. So for some of you guys, what I'm picking up on is that if you identify more as the feminine in this reading, that, we see that she benefits from his strength. You guys have a divine masculine, somebody that's coming in to protect you and to nurture you in this connection, the way that you were nurturing and protecting a previous connection. Now, for some of you, it may be there's a separation. You have to trust your intuition. I do feel that it's a very new energy, okay? But again, your lives, you know them better. It could be that there's a separation and you're coming back together. But for most of you, this is a brand new energy, okay? So the gardener finds a certain inner peace with all the aspects of his garden because it keeps him connected to the great feminine cycles of nature and Mother Earth. This card comes to us today so we may bring our attention to the work of our inner and our outer garden. And that's exactly the message that was coming through here. This is what you're focusing on, Sag, your inner garden, your outer garden, some of you guys, your work and your finances, and you're releasing anything that was holding you back or bringing an element of imbalance to you. I love this, okay? Now, reparenting yourself, this is about, really shifting your way of looking at love and relationships. And some of you may be doing some inner child work here. But this card comes to us because our child aspects needs you to care for and reparent it now, even if you aren't aware of any specific experience or hurt. Your inner child is really saying, I need you, and I need you to make the right decision, because some of us here may have been in this previous connection without knowing it, abandoning our basic needs, or abandoning our inner child, trying to hold everything together. And Spirit is coming through very strong, Sag. It's time to focus on this energy. It's time to show up for yourself in a really big way, because there may have been somebody here who was abandoning you or wasn't showing up in this relationship, and that's coming to an end, and you're realizing that doesn't work for me anymore, and I just can't do that. Beautiful energy. And the silver waterfall. Okay, this is just about a beautiful detox and cleanse. You guys are ready for the next step. You're stepping through this new portal, completely clean slate, blank canvas. I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but this is absolutely, it's beautiful. And we see this, look, we see this energy of love and commitment. So you do have some sort of energy coming towards you as a result of this. Sorry, I'm stuttering. As a result of really, crossing this threshold, if we may say it like that. All right, so we get short term. So for those of you who are finding yourselves that, may be suffering a little bit with your decision, or, or maybe feeling alone or lonely, Spirit wants you to know it's not going to last very long. And I feel that with that Strength card, somebody seeing you, very beautiful. It could be somebody that you didn't expect, somebody in your work group or your friend group. I feel like you're not going to be alone for very long, Sag. And we get children. So the importance here, some of you may have children. You might be channeling your energy, especially if this is a long-term commitment, into your children. But I also see this as soulmate energy. There's some sort of happiness, some sort of playfulness coming your way. Brunette female, that could be you. It could be your person. All right. Doesn't have to be. It could just be an important player in this story. And we get wallflower. Yeah. So I feel like, Sag, somebody here is going to come out of the woodwork for you. I feel like there's already somebody in your energy. And if you're feeling a little bit alone, or you're feeling a little bit down, because this is a major, major shift, there's something here that feels like it didn't work out, but Spirit's saying it's absolutely going to work out. Some of you guys are a little bit worried about finding love because you may be a single parent. Okay, and that's coming through really strong. This is going to be a short-term feeling. Somebody's coming in out of the woodwork here. Somebody when you kind of least expect it. They may already be a part of your energy, or they're coming in quite soon. It could be that Leo energy that's going to just sort of make you feel very differently about this, okay? Going to sort of restore some hope and renewal. So if you're feeling a little bit down about, maybe finding love after a divorce, or, as a single parent, how difficult that can be, that I feel like that is going to be very short term. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection. So for many of you guys, this is a situation, this is a lesson that you learned in the past. And, sometimes, we're all on our own timelines, but I do feel like my Saggies, many of you guys are ready to get back out there. One person is giving too much. I feel like that is your past energy. Okay, and for some of you guys, we are talking about a karmic cycle coming to an end that's leading to a separation, but I cannot express enough that this is what is meant to happen. This relationship deserves a second chance. So for some of you guys, there's this evolution that needs to take place apart so that you guys can come back together. But more than anything, I'm actually picking up, Sag, for many of you, the energy that's either around you now, like a friend or a colleague or somebody who's sort of in the shadows, who might be a little bit of a wallflower. And I keep getting Virgo off of that card, but it doesn't have to be. Is somebody that you've actually shared a past life with, if you believe in that. But I also feel like it could be somebody from your past, like long ago, before you got married, before you had kids, whatever it might be, or wherever you are in your life. It may be somebody where things didn't really take off the way that you had hoped to. So it may be somebody coming back around. For many of you, it's not this karmic completion, okay? Like it's not a reconciliation with that person. But, again, you guys know your lives better than I do. And for others of you, it's somebody that just feels like home, somebody who just gets you. Go slow and take time to get to know each other. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful energy, Sag. I get this very sort of warm and fuzzy feeling here. Okay. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So I feel like this is about the spiritual lesson learned from, this separation. There was a lot of soul searching that took place. Okay, we saw that 33 coming out. So again, taking a look at, why, maybe why you were in that situation for so long. Or that's not meant to knock you down or to criticize you, but it's meant to just sort of take a look at the role that we play, in our own happiness. Okay, and anything that needs to come up for being healed and being cleared, and inner child work is really coming through strong. So a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, and I really feel like that's coming up for you. Somebody here is going to reach out to you. I think you might have, you may even have more than one admirer, but there is one very important. And it could be somebody that, maybe you dated briefly, or things didn't get off the way that, that you anticipated with this person. And I don't know, your lives changed, that type of energy. Although it doesn't have to. Some of you guys think, this second chance is, if you, especially I'm picking up on single parent energy, like, will I ever have a shot at love again? Like the way my life is right now. Spirit saying absolutely. Somebody's holding you in very high regard, is very attracted to you. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Beautiful. And then at the very bottom, I have to pull this out for you. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So for many of my Saggies, I feel like this is the energy coming towards you. You definitely have a soulmate on their way, okay? If they're not already a part of your life. So I love this energy. I love this reading for you guys. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.